Hi, and welcome back to Icon's YouTube channel. Today we have an interesting topic for you. We're going to be discussing Shopify's integration with Business Central. As you may know, Shopify has become one of the most popular e-commerce platforms available today. And at some point last year, Shopify recognized the potential power of Business Central as a back office platform for Shopify customers and created a very complete integration or connector to Business Central. This is what we're going to be showing you today. I've created a Shopify demo store, and I'll show you how it integrates with Business Central, and really it makes for a very interesting topic. So let's go ahead and show you. So here we have our normal demo Business Central environment that we've discussed in other videos on our YouTube channel, and we also have a demo store. Now this demo store is already connected to my Business Central environment. Once you install the connector, which is free, offered by Shopify, it will automatically integrate or allow you to integrate everything, including customers, products, prices, stock, in a bi-directional way. So, and I'll show you that in a minute. These items here actually are items that are from my Business Central environment that I decided to sync with my store. So if I go into Business Central, I'll show you that these are basically the same items as we have. Like we have this lamp here, for example, as well as other items here. So the integration, what it does, it really links both systems in a seamless way. It is an integration made by Shopify. And as I said before, it is free for all Business Central customers. So I think anybody who uses Business Central and wants to sell on an e-commerce platform really has a highway to using Shopify right now. So I would really recommend looking into Shopify. And the same thing goes backwards. If you use Shopify and you want a robust ERP system behind it that can manage the order flow and all of the inventory and all the back office, including accounting, then you should look into Business Central. So let's show you how it works, and I think that's probably going to illustrate better than me talking. So on my store, I can go in there, and I'm going to go ahead and buy, say, this pedestal because I liked it. And I'm going to go ahead and just add that, and I'm going to check out. We are in the payment section of the checkout process. I'm going to put my email here. If I had an account, obviously, and I had logged into Shopify with my regular account as a customer, registered customer, that registration would also be shared with Business Central. And again, there are many ways to configure Business Central to work with Shopify. You could make Shopify kind of the owner of this, of the customers and the pricing, for example, and the inventory, or you could do it the other way around and have Business Central be the owner of the inventory and the, where all these master records are owned and created. And this is how I have it configured today, flowing from PC to Shopify. So I'm going to go in there, just put my name on it. And I'm going to go ahead and continue shopping. Shipping method is free in this case. If there were shipping method charges and so on, you have ways of mapping those charges to specific items in Business Central, so they get mapped automatically. I'm going to put a fake credit card here. Don't try to buy with it. You won't be able to do it. And I'm going to go ahead and just pay now. and the order is being processed. What that means is Shopify is doing its thing. It's going to send me an email saying that the order has been completed, and I should be getting an email any minute here on my email, and here it is. All right, so that's my confirmation that I got my order was processed. So I'm going to go back to Business Central now, and again, I didn't explain that in detail because I think this is some setup stuff, but you will be able to have, through the Shopify menu, once the system is installed, the connector, you will be able to do syncing in many different ways. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that. So we'll have the syncing of images, payments, products, customers, countries, Shopify, stock, so on. So again, it depends how you want to sync, but it's bi-directional syncing. So one of those sync processes is really the orders. So at this point, I can sync the orders, and again, I'm going to do it manually, but this can be pre-programmed in Business Central to basically pull orders every certain time. So you don't have to be doing this manually, of course. So the other thing I'm going to say here is you can also sync more than one store to your ERP software. And this is very common, actually. We do have customers who have multiple stores for different reasons, different brand names that they represent and so on. And they can link all these stores directly to Business Central automatically. So I'm going to go ahead and sync my orders. And when I do that, or when it happens automatically, it's going to basically pull any outstanding orders from Shopify into Business Central. So once that happens, I can go to Shopify orders, and I can see other orders here. There's one that it's previous order and it's been processed, but this one is a new order. It has not been processed. I can see the order. This is still not a Business Central order, it's still a Shopify order. This order, if it's a guest customer, will be automatically mapped to a specific customer. For example, in Business Central, there are many mappings that you can do out of the box. Now, I want to fulfill this order, so the next step for me is to actually go in there and process this and create sales documents from either one or multiple orders. You actually, having the automatic pull from Shopify, you may have hundreds of orders, hopefully, pull in automatically, and you can actually select them all and just go and create sales documents for them all. When you create these sales documents in Business Central for your Shopify orders, they actually become a regular Business Central order that you can actually go in there and ship and fulfill and so on. That's exactly what we're going to do right now. So I'm going to go in there, go to my normal, regular sales orders, and I can see these orders that have come in and are released. At this point, I can take that order and say, I'm going to go ahead and just post and send, meaning I'm going to ship this order. And again, your process will work according to the configuration of Business Central. As you have it configured, you may have to do pick, pack, ship in your warehouse, a number of other things. But at this point, I'm just making it simple. I'm just going to go ahead and post and send. I'm going to ship an invoice in one step. This will generate my normal invoice for business from Business Central, and you can see that invoice here, normal invoice. And actually, if I go to my admin portal in Shopify, I'll see that order is there and it hasn't been fulfilled yet. And the reason for that is because I haven't synced my shipments yet. So that's one more step that I need to do. The order is there. According to Shopify, it's unfulfilled. I just fulfilled it from Business Central, and I can go in there. You know what? Let's just go ahead and sync my shipments. And again, this is something that can happen automatically. Let's see if it finds it. There it is. And I'm going to go ahead and just ship them all, confirm them all. So at this point, I go back, and if I refresh here, I'll see my order being fulfilled. At the same time, I'm also getting an email here saying that my order is on its way. And this is again after my syncing back my shipment to Shopify. Shopify will trigger that notification to the customer. So as you can see, it's very, very good built-in integration from Shopify to Business Central and vice versa. And again, there's a lot of details in the middle, pricing, stock quantities, and all those things. All those syncing tools are there built in for free in your Business Central environment, courtesy of Shopify. So if you use Shopify, again, I think you should really consider using Business Central, because it saves you all that trouble to have something or some tool that's going to be fairly expensive in my experience, whereas this is free. And on the other hand, if you use Business Central and you're planning to sell on an e-commerce platform, Shopify is really looking really good at this point because of that integration that they're giving away. So anyway, I hope this has been really interesting, as it was for me. And I hope to see you soon again on our YouTube channel. Thank you for your time today.